What the ability you use says about you. Dash ability. Nice and easy. Let's start with the default dash. If you use this ability, you are either a new player or just a player who has a ton of skill and doesn't need to rely on other abilities to win, which I personally respect a lot. Super jump. You're probably also a new player or just some guy who uses this for fun because you're bored. It also could be that you don't want to rely on stronger abilities to win, and I also respect you for that. Platform. You're also most likely a new player, or you just hate the ground a lot since you can't usually hit the ball when it's moving at high speeds, so you use platform for more distance. Quad jump. Another new player who probably bought it for fun, or you're just like me who only buys it for the perk in the lobby. Invisibility. I myself hate these users a lot, mainly cause let's say a ball comes towards you, you hit it next to a player close to you, player uses invisibility and unexpectedly the ball immediately comes back at you and kills you. Honestly, it's a skill issue, but still, you're either also a new player who's scared of the ball, so you go into hiding, or you're just a pro who is also a coward. Thunder Dash. These players are Zenitsu wannabes who use the ability to show off their quote-unquote impressive skills but ends up dying almost immediately, or you're just a really good player who actually knows how to use the skill. Shadow Step. You're either an amateur player who loves to rush at players, or you're just scared there's some random guy in the lobby who uses Poo, so you need the ability to escape, which I don't blame you for it cause Poo users are annoying, or you just love running fast. Wind Cloak, a pretty somewhat underrated ability but still very useless since it is just a mix of increased speed and jump height which only lasts for 15 seconds. Literally have never encountered anyone using this ability. You're better off using Super Jump, Quad Jump, Shadow Step or Reaper. Freeze. You're either an amateur player who just randomly freezes the ball not knowing how to actually use the ability, or you're someone who actually knows how to use the ability. I usually see pro freeze users using the ability to counter Poo. Force Field. You're either a coward like the invisibility users, or you're just players that really want someone dead, so out of desperation you use the ability to rush towards them. Swap. Also a very underrated ability I don't see many players using. Since this ability is pretty hard to master, you're either a noob who uses the ability to constantly swap players when they don't even have the ball, or you're a player who knows how to use the ability to win, which I respect. Blink. You can't possibly be a noob if you know how to use this ability, cause this ability is also pretty damn hard to master, and if you're one of these players who have trained hard to master this ability, I respect you very much for it. Reaper. You're a player who loves the aggressive playstyle, rushing players constantly, desperately trying to get a kill so you can stack your speed. But seriously, Reaper players can get annoying. Raging Deflect. Your luck on the wheel sucks, so you resort to Rapture 2.0, aka Rapture that requires skill. You either just want to speed the ball up really fast so you can hit that unexpectedly fast curve to your opponents, or you just use the ability on players who look like they are asleep to get a free kill. If not, you probably use the ability to counter Poo users. Telekinesis. You usually use this ability when the ball is in high speed so that you may get a free kill, or you either use it to counter Poo users. However, when you use your ability while the ball is in high speeds and it comes towards you and kills you, you will then start complaining. Poo, my favorite ability. You're either a player with no skill, although Poo takes skill to master, or you're just a troller like me. Pulse, most useless ability. You definitely bought it to flex how much money you have. The ability would have been better if it disabled players' ability for the whole game, even though that is kinda OP. Phase Bypass. You're either one of these three players. You're either an OG, someone who thought that the ability was OP and bought it, or you're a collector trying to collect every single ability. Rapture. Every time I kill Rapture users, I will throw out every single slurs I can at them. and it still wouldn't be able to describe how bad they are at the game. No matter a noob or a pro, it takes no skill to use Rapture, and when someone actually hits your Rapture ball and it kills you, you start complaining. Infinity. You're either a noob who got this ability by luck from the Halloween spins, or you're most likely a ranked player. This ability is the definition of pay to win. You can't be considered a pro who knows how to use this ability because this ability takes absolutely no skill to learn. Phantom. You either got lucky or you thought it was OP and decided to spend your life savings on this ability. Then you get angry and disappointed because it only teleports you behind other players. Waypoint. You're the rarest players alive, your species are endangered and close to extinction. Every time you're in a random lobby, people about to pin up $1 billion bounty just to hunt you down. You need to be protected. Force. Most players would probably have it since it could have been obtained for free during the event. Force is actually good if you know how to use it, and if you mastered it, again, I respect your efforts. Titan Slash. You're either lucky or just another player who spent their life savings on this ability for just an increased range and hitbox, which is absolutely useless. Death Slash. Again, you're either lucky or another kid who robbed their mom's credit card just to get this ability, which doesn't take much skill to learn except for the timing on the green circle. It is quite hard to counter since you won't know when the ball is exactly going to come towards you. So it's basically Rapture but better and Infinity but weaker at the same time. And that's it for all the abilities. Do let me know down in the comments if you agreed with what I said or disagree with what I said. And do comment which user you are. And if you did enjoy the video, do consider subscribing and giving this video a like. Now bye.